That's dope.
Yeah, it went with the Tom Cruise.
Risky Business.
Nice.
Yeah, it's Quit My Day Job Volume 2, Risky Business.
That's dope.
I'm feeling that. But one thing we like to do here on the 3-2. I am, dog. I'm extra hot. I don't know what it was. I just felt like,
No, it's hot in here.
if I ain't use this nigga with a
And
usually, it's cold,
and usually it's cold in here too.
It is. No, because it's the
Y'all on
mixture.
fire, bruh.
We on fire
Y'all
with the Jack
on fire,
Daniels
bruh.
Tennessee Fire.
Fire. That's fire.
But no, one thing we like to do here on the 321 podcast, man, we're going to let my homie Red unleash the beats on y'all one time or whatever. But
You said, it's like you said unleash the beats. And I was like, oh,
I
shit.
thgot that's
got
what he
some,
said.
yeah, it
You
all
know
runs
what?
together.
Hey,
got some hard
Hey,
instruments.
remember that?
Hey,
I can hold it.
Unleash the beat.
unleash the beat.
Hey,
Okay,
write that down.
Yeah,
Write that
It's a
down.
marketing the team
Mental
right there.
note,
For real.
right.
Mental
Right
note.
there. I am typing that right now.
The beast. On you know what I'm saying? To ask you a series of questions right
Unleash
here on the
the beat.
321 podcast, Dusty, man.
How do I want to do this? Let me get.
And later on, I know you got some music for us to play, right?
Right.
Got, matter of fact, I'm going to email you the masters right now.
Okay.
The masters. You hear that, kids?
Man.
Masters.
Masters.
Get it mixed.
Yeah,
and
own
mastered.
You are being taught right now.
Right.
own 'em.
And own your own shit. Let me get the first 5 albums you bought. Like,
Good top
First five that you bought.
You know I'm just 26, right?
that's fine.
Backstreet Boy. Nah, I'm just playing. But,
I want it that way.
yeah, shit.
Hard body.
You know, it's crazy. The first ones I ever bought, I'm trying to confuse not the ones I bought with my first influence. First place I ever bought CDs was the fucking 7th Street Flea Market.
Shouts out to
From
the
Black
Shout out
Tony.
7th Street.
Y'all remember
Man,
Black
yes,
Tony back
I
in
do,
the back?
bro. I do. I really do.
Yeah.
Man, this nigga hit out the 7th Street. Flea Market.
That's really where I used to buy all my CDs, man.
That's where I bought.
That's
I bought my
throwback.
first Jay-Z CD from her.
I believe
Damn.
Like,
Flat
they
out,
used to
like,
have
that's
all
when I got
kind of shit.
introduced to
You know what's
Jay-Z.
crazy is that's going to be one of my one of my first 5, and I was so mad because his punk ass gave me the non-cussing version because I was only
It
like
was
10.
edited.
Yeah, I was pissed. You know what I mean? I already know the song, so
Right.
I get home, right? Man, this motherfucker, this I'm like, what? I can't even let my friends listen to that
That's
shit.
how
You
you
know
went
what
there
I
and
mean?
got on the Master P CDs too. He had all the colors where it was various colors and shit.
Yeah, and then another CD. I know another first one of the CDs I bought was Trick Daddy Book of Thugs because
Wow.
my brother had his, but then I lost it because I used to steal his music all the time, and he's 10 years older than me, so I was like, oh, he's gonna
Gotta go replace it, right?
And he probably had the book too.
Yeah, so I was like, damn,
That's
I had to
when
get
you
the
know.
physical album. I bought a Buckshot CD because I was a diehard Haystack fan, and he had a Haystack song in there.
Hey, what Haystack
Hey.
was wrecking?
Huh?
Wrecking these haters going.
Nah, it was
that was
it was Ville to the Ville, from
Yeah.
the Ville to the Ville.
Hey,
You know, Haystack
we need to get
Buckshot
him
got
up
that.
for Haystack. Now
I'm bringing him. I'm bringing it.
Hey.
Me, Bubba Sparks, Haystack, and Struggle Jennings for free at Diamonds March 2nd.
We there.
doing
Y'all heard
We
that one
there.
more time? Can we go and let them know
Exclusive.
what it is, man? March
it's
2nd.
March 2nd. I'm bringing the tour, the Return to the Outlaw tour here, but I'm bringing Bubba Sparks and Haystack with me. It's free. If you're as a 21, show ID at the door. I keep telling people you don't need tickets. They're like, where are the tickets? I'm like,
just
it's a
show up.
fucking free show.
Show.
And if you're 18 to 20, it's $10 to get in. But if you hit me up, I'll give you some free tickets to get in.
See?
So-
You heard it right
See
here,
how that
321
works? Gotta do it for the
podcast.
city.
That's gonna be a good show.
That's what's up.
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be super dope.
So these other CDs that you got.
What?
You
Couple
gave us
more.
two.
Yeah,
You said we needed 5, brother.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gave us 3. We need 2
I
more.
need 2
I bought
more.
the same when you said Jay-Z. I bought the CD. I think it was Was it Renegade?
It's blue.
Yeah,
Blueprint.
it had
Blueprint?
Renegade
Yeah,
on it
yeah,
because
yeah.
it had Eminem on it.
Yeah.
Because I was Eminem. That's the reason I want to start rapping was Eminem Haystack.
So that was your influence?
That was my influence, dude, since I was like in 3rd grade.
Damn.
Third
Yeah.
grade.
I literally have 3rd grade yearbooks where my teacher was like, "Come back and see me when you're a famous rapper." Because
Damn.
I would always write raps. You know what I mean? And it
class.
started off as funny songs.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And like as a kid, like little childish stuff.
Yeah.
But I always did it, and it stuck with me forever. And I didn't really start pushing it until I was a feature on Big Cups of Goose.
Big Cups of Goose. Big Cups.
Yeah.
Big Cups. I remember that song too, dog.
Yeah, it was
Damn.
crazy.
So, you still got to give us a couple of more.
No,
Yeah, we
like
got one more.
Look at him. Shit.
Hold on. I'm going to come up with one. Hold on. Well, hold on. I bought a lot of R&B CDs too.
Hey,
I bought so
yeah,
many
yeah.
CDs I bought so many CDs from Tony. I'm trying to think of
What's the last R&B CD? We'll make the last one with the R&B CD.
the last one I
no,
bought.
make the last one an R&B CD if you could pick.
It would probably R. Kelly's Greatest Hits. It was probably the collection. What is it called? I still got it on my iPhone right now. It's with the red cover.
Oh,
I know
yeah,
what you're
yeah.
talking about, yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Getting in with the bump and grind on her too.
I grew up.
All that shit was on it.
That's what I grew up. Man, I grew up that shit. My mom put me on all that shit. Jodeci, everything. That's what people be like. Like, I was the only probably 25-year-old white dude in the fucking Keith Sweat and Casey and JoJo concert and shit.
He's talking about
for sure.
Yeah.
I took my mom, man. That shit was crazy. It looked like a big ass church event.
Yeah, that sounds about right. You talking about recently?
Yeah,
recently.
You know, older
At
black
the
people,
Young?
man, they dress up, they show out
they
on
go.
it like that.
Oh
I'm
my
talking about
God.
Easter
everybody,
Sunday
everybody,
best.
yeah.
Suits and shit,
That's exactly what it looked like.
With lime green
Smelling like
gators
white
and
diamonds.
Pinstripes,
But-
smelling like white diamonds
It
and
was
shit.
crazy.
White diamonds and cognac.
It was
That's
crazy.
old nigga shit. That's what
But-
it smell like.
You know what's crazy is
yeah.
that concert really showed me like the generational difference.
Yep.
Because I listened to it, that shit was normal to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And my friends, some of them don't know that shit. No, they don't know a lot of the Jodis here, know nothing like that. They know little R. Kelly.
Yeah,
But when you get out there with your parents and then see the performers and Keith Sweat old as fuck, you know what I mean? It's like,
I heard he put on a good show.
oh, he put on a crazy show, bro.
But not even that, bro. Just think about all the samples that you heard in songs.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The shit that's out now. I feel like every day I hear a new song and it's like a remake from another
Yeah,
song that
Well,
came out.
you know, it was the coolest thing, and I was so glad I got to see it. Is Genuine performed his whole set with Player. And
Yep.
the whole time they was like shouting,
Yep,
he was shouting
that
out
was her.
Static,
Damn.
Player, all of them. He's like, man, they wrote Pony. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Nah. Like, he's shouting them out. He's like, they from here, Louisville, Kentucky. This is Player. I swear. So I was like,
Damn.
man,
Smoke
cool
was
as fuck.
backstage
You know what I mean?
singing
Yeah.
with Casey and JoJo and shit. But if you
Damn.
ever go to Smoke's house, that nigga sits around like on a Friday night and watches like old Jodeci performances, or like at the Apollo and shit.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
We're gonna have to go kick it with Smoke.
got
We
to.
had him up here on the 321 podcast, man. Player. It was a real dope interview. It's probably like it's our longest one to date.
Him
It
and
was
B.
like 2 hours.
Hey, that was
Had to let it go.
I mean, that has to be top 3.
It has
top
to
3
be
episodes.
top 3.
At least.
Lincoln Bridge was a real good episode.
Yeah.
Also, I would have else, and like Jalen and 1200. We done had like a lot of like cool people, so it was only right that I had to hit you up, man. And
No,
have
you
come
hit
up
me.
here.
I was like, and it's so funny. People hit me up, and I was like, nah, I gotta go through for Z Nice, man. He was good to me. You was one of the first DJs really rocking with me, man.
Man, I appreciate it because Dusty was the first one. And like you could really tell that he was one A, really serious about it. You know what I'm saying? B, like he had his stuff in order. Like he just
Right.
it was just all together, and he had a plan. Like
That makes a difference.
He had a plan and a vision. He's like, man, I want to do this. I'm gonna go on tour. And like I was telling him before you got here, I was just like, man, I would have been riding like for sure. I was like, I had to work.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I had
Yeah,
a
because I
job.
asked you to do the MGK tour with me.
Yeah, the
and that
MGK
was,
tour.
That was 30 days, bro. It's the insanest. Sex, rock and roll, drugs, everything. You can think of.
And man, his shows look crazy.
Nah,
When he came
he's-
here to Mercury, and I seen the pictures in the video, I was like, damn,
Yeah, man, he's
like,
by far the best rap performance I've ever seen.
Damn.
By far. Like, not even, like, he's so dope with his shows are so dope. And that's where I've learned so much shit from, too, just watching them. Just like the smoke geysers and all that shit. What's crazy is I had those smoke geysers. They wouldn't even let me use mine because I had the same shit they had on stage. By that time, my stage performance was dope. So I got props and all kinds of shit I'm trying to use. They're like, nah, you can't do that because you coming out before us with all this shit. You look like WWE and we look like WWE. We got dumb your little opening ass down. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's messed up though.
They wouldn't let me sell out. Well, we ended up getting into it, and then after that though, they was cool, but they wouldn't let me sell my merch, all my merch either, because I go over the line with merch. I got onesies. I got 30 different
Nice.
T-shirt designs.
Hey, we need
I got,
one for Baby Bash.
yeah,
We need that.
I got anything you can think of: hats, toboggans, joggers. You know what I mean? I got
Right.
embroidered outfits. Like I go over the line with the merch.
Damn, yo.
And, they was like, nah, you can't show. You got more fucking merch than us. Your booth look bigger than us, and we're fucking MGK. What the fuck is going on with you? You know what I mean?
Personal problems.
I swear.
But that just tells you how your vision and your plan, like that's really, I mean, as far as like anybody that we've had up here, I've never really heard anybody having that kind of plan and that
dedication.
that dedication and actually having.
It's a business, man. But you'll see too, and that's why I tell people, when you take it serious and you have your shit in line, when you get around these other artists that you may look up to and they're on a bigger platform than you, they're gonna be like, I don't even got this shit. Like, what the fuck? So they want you around to pick your brain. And,
Right.
like, on this tour, we're taking my trailer. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the co-headliner. It's Struggle Jennings featuring Dusty Leigh. You know what I mean?
Right.
But we're driving around in my fucking trailer.
Trailer.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
'Cause he ain't got no trailer. So it is what it is. Now the whole tour got a big ass picture of me on the side of it looking all clean. You know what I mean?
Ain't
So-
nothing wrong with that though.
So like, what how do you even have that mind frame to even have that plan set up and that vision? Like a lot of artists don't have that. Like, what makes you different than all these other artists that where you think like that?
You just watch. Just look. You go whoever you think is getting money or whoever you want to be like, or you want your shit to whatever. You got to watch. You got to see what they do. You got to see how they perform. You got to see how the crowd reacts. You got to see what people's buying. You know what I mean? Like people think, oh, I'll just get me some T-shirts made. That's where I killed it. I killed it with the I Make Dusty Look Cleans. I had everybody and their mama with an I Make. I did 5,000 shirts my first year. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I had everybody rocking the I Make Dusty Look Clean shirts. So I started branding that, and then. But those cheap shirts, I was like, man, I gotta get people quality because I'm going to shows and I'm seeing people with better T-shirts than me and shit like that. So then I start getting softer materials and not those just straight cotton ones.
Right.
You know what I mean?
100% cottons.
But it's just watching, yeah, from my performance to everything, man. It's just wrong as an artist. It's paying attention to those before you who are doing better than you. You just gotta watch what they're doing. If the crowd, like, you go to a show these days, you ain't getting. That's why I have a live band too. Like, you ain't just getting a fucking rap. Dude, nobody want to see you just get on stage and be like, yeah, spit your fucking song. Or, that's not a show. You're an entertainer. They want to see your motherfucking ass break dancer. You know what I'm saying? Act crazy. So, I usually get up there and talk shit. I try to get them interacting with me. A new part of my set. Mm-hmm. I don't care if they're big girls or not. I usually bring one or two girls on stage at the end of my set and sing my song to them just so people are like, what the fuck is he about to do? I got so drunk I think Nashville, I gave a bitch a lap dance. You know what I'm saying? But everybody was like,
shake something, twerk something.
Yeah, man. I was like, shit. Oh, shit. But it's just all about paying attention. It's like how can you get better if you don't work with better people or pay attention to better people?
Yeah, and I heard you say, Tech Nine Tour and the whole nine. Like, even him, bro, he's like, I don't know if my numbers is right or wrong, but he has to be by far the dopest independent.
Yeah, he is.
The richest
by far.
The richest.
Yeah, by far. Like, it's by far. Like, he took me to Strangeland. Tech Nine and them invited me to Strangeland.
He said he's getting another building. I heard it on a podcast interview.
It's a car wash. It's a car, bro. It's so crazy, bro. It's just crazy. So I went there. I haven't been there since that tour, but the studio just got done. Between both their buildings, it's like $30 million. Like, you go into their warehouse, it's where the offices are and everything. That's called Strangeland. Yeah. And you go into their fucking warehouse, bro. It's like a warehouse in Riverport or off Popular Level, whatever. And they fucking have, I'm talking about anything you can think of merchandise-wise. Like, they're getting that shit straight from China. Like, he was like, the dude broke it down. His name's Corey. He runs his shit. And he's like,
the dude, he's from
Amsterdam. I just talked to Amsterdam today. He's Tech Nine's tour manager.
Okay, yeah.
And that's my dog, too.
Yeah,
that's my
dog. There was a guy that was from Louisville that messed with him.
Yeah, Amsterdam. He started as the merch dude. He's Tech Nine's tour manager. And but yeah, it's just dedication, dude, with everything. But he's like, you see these glasses? We pay 46 cents for this. We sell these for $53 online.
That's what you're supposed to do.
What? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. And it's crazy. It's last year. It was in Forbes or whatever. But they claimed only $15 million. They made way more than $15 million. You know what I mean?
Godly.
Yeah. And that's independent.
For $53.46.
Dog.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
And people are eating that shit
up. Eating this shit up. Dude, I get shirts cheaper than anybody. I know them. And I get them right now probably.
Just for the low. Just for the low.
Yeah, for like $3 or $4. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we need your push.
I know.
Because we just got our little first little shipment.
Yeah.
We definitely need
I'll tell you right now, look, I guarantee they gave you this rap. It was like, if it's over extra large, it's going to be more. If you do more than one color, it's going to be more for every color.
Yeah. Shirts,
they all do it.
Oh, man.
They all do it. That's part of the t-shirt hustle.
Yeah.
A certain little run or whatever. But, man, without further ado, man, go ahead and lace us up, son. We can go ahead and plug you up to this phone, man, and let the people hear something.
I'm on that 7.
You on that 7?
I'm on that iPhone 7, bro. They don't have plug-ins, bro.
They don't got plug-ins, man.
Yeah, bro. They think for the future, you know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Damn.
Sorry, guys.
I'm about to email you the masters, though. Hold on.
That's crazy.
Look.
I forgot iPhone 7 ain't got
7. Well, why we doing that, man? Hit him go in with the chopper, Murph.
Hit him with the chopper. Okay.
What email you want me to send it to?
bookdjznice@gmail.com. So all you artists, if you out there and you got something that's extra dope,
DJ.
and it's, you know what I'm saying, you want me to play it? Yo, bookdjznice@gmail.com.
Yeah, send it to him. Don't send it to me.
Yeah, or send it to.
You send it 321.
Yeah, I'm tripping. Go ahead.
3.2.1
podcast@gmail.
You were saying earlier, what was it saying? Somebody was like, what? They was reaching out to you and was like, what?
They just sent me like
all them links.
He kept sending me all his links to like different YouTube songs that he's done. And I'm like, do you have a page? Just send me the page. I'm gonna go through and I'll click. And he's like, no, those are the ones. No, I don't care. Like those might be your favorite ones, but I still
was he
just
nice?
give me. I don't have a comment.
No, the ones that kill me the most is like, man, oh, I spit, Dusty, I spit too. I'm like, oh yeah, you got a link or something? Like, no, you got to hear me. I ain't recorded or nothing.
Like,
and I'm
nah,
like, you
dude,
ain't got no songs.
Right. You just freestyle. You out here freestyle.
Yeah, you out here giving acapellas everybody.
Right.
Like,
Whatever
boy, it's
you
gonna
want.
take you a long time to hit the